Okay, last week we completed Monarch Bluff. This week is Everfall. You're gonna see Father Karma take on 3 level 60s and win at level 30. You're gonna see Leoce repent his sins for being a syndicate. You're going to see how Father Karma performs in his first dungeon, especially as a healer. But most importantly, you're going to see his adventures across Everfall on his journey to become a Soulwarden. Welcome everybody to Priest Karma's Ironman episodes. Well, my duo partner Leoce is a bad man. He joined the syndicate, but he wants to come back to the Covenant, so I've told him he needs to be cleansed and go for a baptism. So I thought we could do that to start with. He's going to have to go through conversion therapy a little bit to get him out of the syndicate mind frame, but this is that happening now.
This is what you do. Like, I know that you're afraid of crocodiles, terrified. I'm afraid of heights, but I just do this. I know that the spark will not let anything bad happen. So, full. I don't take any damage. So you have some faith. So now you're going to take your clothes off, walk into the water, and have faith that none of the crocodiles will attack you. Walk in. Kneel down if you can.
It's not even nice water as well. It's like gross water.
Well, it's gross because everyone has been getting baptized in here and washing their sins away, and now the water's full of their sins, and that's why it's so dirty. Now get in the fucking water. Do you wish to repent, wash away your sins, and give up your evil life with the syndicate?
I do.
Sort of looks like we're doing something else here, but anyway, Bessie, my child, you've now been baptized. Wash away your sins, and I'm gonna have to splash you. Okay, come out now. You feel $1 million? See, and no crocodiles attack you. You're perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Wait, there's one.
Alright, if you remember in the last Ironman, by the way, no trading on the trade house or trading with other players. If you remember in the last video, I finished up Monarch's Bluff quests, and so it left us with me having to find Jonas, which I do.
Away with you, ghost. You'll scare away the fish.
In memory of Soulwarden, Ramanos.
So he tells me to come up to these stones here because he can't remember. His memory is shot. So he comes up and asks me to read these stones up here, which seems to be remembering old Soulwardens from the past. So the reason I'm doing this quest is because, I was like leveling up, and I thought rather than just rushing through them, I might just do the storyline and appreciate the story a little bit more while I level up my character and doing the Ironman, right? So I thought I'd just dive a little deeper into the story as we go along. So he tells me about further stones up north, so I come running up here and collect them, but they also seem to be, they're also more memories of Soulwardens.
In memory of Soulwarden raised Legion.
I am also crafting, this is an Ironman, so I'm also crafting along the way, but like I said in the last video, my approach is going to be to do all the quests and the sub-quests, and then just pick up the mats along the way, and then every now and then I'll just do a big crafting session. I want to get my armoring up and my engineering, because that'll help me get my crafting quicker, because it'll give me bigger bags and give me better tools to craft with. So that's kind of my focus right now, but I'm just at the moment running around doing all the side quests and the main quest is just, enjoying leveling, which I actually am. So it's kind of fun. And getting over encumbered.
I hear my own voice, faint but in chorus with the ghosts here. My hands on the stone, my memories given to the land and taken from my soul.
So that seemed to jog his memory. Anyway, so he tells me about that it's the corruption That's why I keep hearing voices in my head, you see. And he tells me that I need to go through the trial of strength that the Soul Wardens used to have to go through in order to get some answers. So off I go. You know, I have to say that there's a lot of similarities between the Covenant and the Soul Wardens, you know, to heed the divine voice. I, as a man of the spark, a man of faith, within the Covenant also, I like to heed the divine voice. So I feel like there's a lot of synergy between the Covenant and Soul Wardens. I'm not sure where the lying syndicate or the low IQ marauders fit in, but yeah. But alas, I finish off the trial of strength with ease. Honestly, the void gauntlet's so good. I was having problems in the first video because I didn't have it, but now I'm killing things easily. I have to say though, I've been doing a lot of the side quests, which makes me explore all over the place. If I see little question marks on the map, I'll go see what they're about. I've been, you know, obviously crafting and stuff, so I feel like I've been enjoying all elements of the game. Because obviously with the Ironman you do more PvE too, as well as PvP, and I feel like I'm that kid again finding MMOs, you know. I feel like it's that, it feels like that new experience you get when you play an MMO for the first time and the whole world just seems so big and you're like, oh my god, this is so amazing. It really has sort of hacked back into that feeling. So yeah, I really recommend, if you're feeling a bit jaded by the whole game, you know, if you're a PvPer and all you're doing is OPRs, definitely give it Ironman a try, because it will make you, I think, enjoy the game a lot more.
Is Soulwarden? No, that couldn't be. It is such a pretentious sounding name.
So I'm like, come back and I'm like, Jonas, I think you might be a Soul Warden. And he's just like, I don't think so. So
There is a tower.
yeah, he tells me about the tower. So I need to go get some answers from the tower to find out what happened to the Soul Wardens. I mean, you have to appreciate this. Like, the graphics on this game are pretty nice. You have to appreciate, like, you just walk around and see all these runes everywhere, but when you sit back and sort of look at it, how cool is that? Alright, so here comes the first clue. And so, it seems like this was the Soul Warden base, and they built their fortifications here because the corruption were attacking them. Right, so I read the second note. The Soul Wardens ran up these stairs to get away from the corruption, and they locked themselves up on the second floor, but they only had so much supplies, and the corruption were basically whacking on the doors to knock them down, so they knew that it was only a matter of time. And I'm assuming that all these dead skeletons lying about here are the old people that were either being protected by the Soul Wardens or the Soul Wardens themselves.
Even now, I can hear them battling against our barrier. We have rationed our food and supplies, our weapons. They will not last long.
Yeah, so a lot of the Soul Wardens had died by this point, and a lot of the people, obviously, and they came up to this last defense up at the top here. There was only, it seems like there was only a few of them left. Yeah, see, look at these. These are the Soul Warden. These are the Soul Warden ghosts. So this is what happens. These are the old Soul Wardens. Let's bring them back to rest. Ah, I see. This was Jonas. He was the last Soul Warden, and they told him to run away so that he could preserve the order, but then he obviously lost his mind and couldn't remember it. And they've been trying to get him to remember all this time. That's why he left those. That's why they left those memories. Like, that all makes sense. And this would have been the leap of faith that Jonas took to get away and get to safety.
Again you return.
I told you, Jonas, you are a Soul Warden. You are one. Of course, he worries that his mind is failing, so he's like, well, there's no point putting your faith in me, because I'm like, look at me, I'm falling apart. So he kind of becomes like my Yoda, and with begrudging acceptance, he's sort of like, well, I guess I sort of suggest that I could become a Soul Warden because I tell him about the synergy between the Covenant and the Soul Wardens. So he's like, well,
In this,
If you're going to be a Soul Warden, you're going to need to forge a staff, an Azoth staff, and to forge that staff, you're going to need seeds of power from the angry
and
earth.
there is nowhere else.
So I went into town, and then they told me where they think the angry earth lady is. I'm sure she'll be lovely. I mean, like, we're helping defeat the corruption. I'm sure she'll be this lovely, kind old lady that's gonna give me the seeds of corruption, no problems. But anyway, I saw this question mark, so I came in it. And like, see how cool is this? You probably would have just walked past this 100 times and not even known it's here. All that gold on the ground, cool looking parrot firing lightning at pirate. Sorry, not a parrot, pirate firing lightning at you. Yeah, see? Let's just enjoy the game. Oh, here she is. Hey, friend, how are ya?
No surprise. Your kind are always speaking, never listening.
Wow, you're a real box of birds, aren't you? Anyway, the Angry Earth have been having problems with the corruption. They've been blocking the Azoth. And so for me to win her over, I have to come down here and basically wipe out all the corruption that's stopping the flow of the Azoth. So I come down here, take care of it.
Because corruption's power feeds the ego, your kind's great weakness.
That is true, I agree with you on that, lady, but I am a priest of the spark. I'm on an Ironman. I don't spend any money, I don't buy anything. I'm nothing but a humble man that lets the spark guide me. So I have no ego. So I can help you out here. So she tells me about the corruption base north of them, which are probably, spreading corruption all over the place. So she asks me to take care of it, and then she'll give me the seeds. That's kind of the deal we make. So I come up here and I take care of Overseer Zane. Ooh, that is getting close. Time to heal. Time to bloody heal. Or drink a potion, I guess that'll work. And then I finish him off. Dryad's up there, that's the guy I'm supposed to free. He's like, can you let me out? Like, yeah, okay, well just let me check my bags first. Jeez, I've got some new furniture. Okay, now you can go. There you go. Do you Dryady things.
Quest has been granted, human.
Yay, so I get the seeds. Well, at least she's a lady of her word, I guess. So now it's time to head back to Jonas and give him the good news. Right, it's time to make the haft. Time to make the staff, and the first piece of that is the haft. So I do some amazing cat burglary, creeping around these tombs to be able to get it. Watch this, look. Ready, ready. Whee! Reflexes like a cat. Jump down there. Oh, don't over that one. But anyway, I get the first part, I get the haft. So the first part of the staff is complete. Right, the next piece is the cross piece. Oh, so I've got my and I've just come into town to do some crafting. As you can see, I've got my weaving up to 50. I'm getting myself overloaded, but it's no problem because I come over here. I make some leather, and I also get my leather working over 50. So there we go. Two birds with one stone kind of activity there. Okay, it's cross piece time though, so I do a little bit of climbing, bit of a pro jump, and then I come in, and once again there's someone standing between me and that cross piece, so I take him down. Ezra the Forge Master. Oh, this guy used to run the forge for the Soul Wardens and then obviously became corrupted himself. So once again, I need to put him out of his misery. I do that, and then I come up, and then I collect my cross piece. Ooh, how cool is that?
Your soul. Place the pieces of the staff on the ancient altar near the shattered obelisk. Then brace yourself. I will be with you in spirit.
And now it's time to make the Azoth staff. Before I do that, I head down south to do a side quest, and I come into, because it's got a cool mask that I want, and for the first time I enter into the city of Windswood. So at the moment this is the most southern city I've been to. Right, so I come down to do the side quest, which appeared to be in this cave. You can see that here. But then I realised it's not in the cave. This is the cave where you do your starting zone when you kill that boss. So I'm like, okay. So then I think, it must be on top of the rocks. So I do my little journey. But let me tell you, that was not an easy climb. There was a lot of times on this that I thought, man, I am like, have no idea. It can't be up here. This seems way too hard. Maybe I'm kind of going the backwards way. You can see here, I'm like running back and forth like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. And so I managed to jump around the side here, finally make it all the way up there. I mean, I've got it on 500% speed, so it actually took way longer. So I finally make my way down here. Come and quickly click the provisions. I'm like, fine, now get my mask. It took me ages because I had to walk all the way down to Windswood as well. And then I click on it, and it's like, wait, what? And there's another quest all the way down the south there. So I'm like, bugger that, let's just get the mask. Forget the mask, let's just get the Azov staff. Got important things to do. So I come into Windswood, and I have my first PvP fight. I kind of forgot that, because part of the Ironman you stay flagged up the whole time. And I sort of forgot that I was flagged up. Randomly just fire off into the, you know, fire off. Didn't think it was going to hit anyone. That's what happened. Oh, shit. Kurt, you will rue the day that you fired an arrow at Camo Chameleon. Anyway, so I come in here, and this is where I need to kill these creatures, and then I go and get my, go and forge my Azov staff. Look at that sexy bastard. So Jonas is like, go to Everfall and tell everybody that the Soulwardens are back now that we've got our Azov staff. So I come and I talk to this guy, and he's like, well, actually that's pretty handy because we just so happen to have a corruption base up north and no one's really taking it that seriously. Do you mind going and taking care of it? I'm like, wow, I've got the Azov staff now. So yeah, I go. Yeah, I'm going on a mission up north. So, Azov staff in hand, look at this fine beast. He's a big boy, but he doesn't have the spark on his side, and I do. So I shine some light into him, and I get out the old gauntlet, and I tear this guy apart. Look at those dodges. Easy. Dodge! Get out of the way. Heal! You can't hit me. I'm like Muhammad Ali out here. Well, I mean, he hit me then, and then. Dot's got him. And now it's Azov staff time. Oh no, it's not. I've got the Azov staff. It's defeat the corruption time. Look at this. Now I can finally destroy corruption. I do really feel like there's a bit of synergy between the Covenant and Soulwardens, though, in terms of like cleansing corruption from the face of the earth. So I'm kind of liking that. Kind of liking that theme.
Give in and join us.
Oh my god, this lady! She just won't give up.
An excavation. It's the only place I know to get an empty heart gem.
It's Amrine Temple, friends, or Amrine Excavation, rather. I need to go and get a heart gem to put my soul into. So, off I go to do Amrine. My first dungeon. But before I do that, I decide to do some faction quests. Get my faction. Look, how are you shooting that? You're not even blimmin' flagged up. Ow! Oh, no, she's flagged. She's flagged. Yeah, no, she flagged up. She flagged up. So I'm like, okay, she's level 60. I'm level 30. What am I going to do? Don't quite see how I'm going to get myself out of this one. But I really... But I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to back down. I could just run off to the... There's like a little node to the right of me, but I refuse. The way I see it is I just want to keep myself alive as long as I can.
Oh.
And just sort of use it as a training exercise. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. So I'm just like hiding around. Man, it's getting me low. My heals aren't very good. I'm putting the heals down. She's firing at me. I'm running myself out of stam. It's not looking too good for me right now. But I got line of sight. Little, whoa, dodged out of that. Didn't see that change of direction. Oh! Rooted them. Back at it again. Back around, trying to get the health up. And then I'm like, wait, there's like another person there now. So I try to chuck down my little baby heals. Oh no, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. And they're attacking us. But I will not back down. I am a covenant. Oh no, they've killed him. But I will not back down. I will help. What are you firing at? I'm on your side. Now there's 3 of them. 3 level 60s attacking me. And I will not let this guy die. I know my heals aren't worth much right now. But oh god damn it, I will die trying to protect you, my friend. Because us covenant, we don't back down. And so you want him. I'm casting my heals up. I'm trying to help him. What I plan to do is get a little root on them to try to break them up. Because I know that will help. If I can get a root on one of them, then it'll be easier for them to get killed by the other people. So I'm sort of trying my best to get a little close. I see this person's isolated. Trying to chuck a little heal when I can. Just waiting to watch the other people are coming from. Oh, this guy needs a heal now too, and I just wasted it. But I'm really just trying to get my root off on someone so they can't run away. So you can see I'm sort of trying to dodge at them. Oh, and I get the killing blow. And now you, buddy, you barked up the wrong tree when you took Karma Chameleon. I have the spark on my side, you see? See? That's what happens when you follow the spark. It provides you with grace out of these situations that you would never thought would come your way. And with that luck on my side, we finally enter Amarine Excavation. I'm a navigator of souls to the light. But I'm not good at navigating spatially, and I get lost all the time, as you'll see here.
Just go running off. I don't know where I'm going. You see, it's happened already. Where are you? How do you end up down there?
You can walk under the door.
But anyway, we make it to the final boss. And it's just him in between me and that heart gem. You see, I'm not just a healer. I can break out the DPS too when I want it. I realize I'm not going to be healing like this in more pro dungeons, but let me make it sound like he tries to vomit on me, but I dodge out. He's brought down so easily. The heals have come, and now I go up and I take my heart gem. But that victory thing has to get in the way. I mean, that was like a good little cutscene right there. But yeah, I get my heart gem. So now I believe it's time to become a Soulwarden.
That part is simple. Easier than it was, at least. You just have to die.
Yeah, so in order to become a Soulwarden, I just need to die. Sounds fun. So I come into the temple. A lot of temples these Soulwardens like, and once again we have someone defending it. He's not very quick. He was having those little protection things, but I finish him off, and then I become a Soulwarden.
Did you think our bond severed?
Oh my god, can I just have like a sliver of happiness? Like just a moment? Jesus, I'm Spark!
Welcome back, Soulwarden. You are now part of a legacy that goes back beyond the reach of history.
So it's interesting because the new stories come out and that I haven't done in Brightwood and Weaver's Fen. So he talks about how the Soulwardens were arrogant and how a priest had tried to warn them that they needed to be more humble and less arrogant, but they thought that they were here, that they were special, that they were here to save the world. And it's sort of there's that synergy between the Covenant again, you know, because it was a priest trying to warn them. I'm a priest, you know what I'm saying. And so his name was Brother Umberto, and then he trudged off to Brightwood when they wouldn't listen to him. And so now my mission is to go find this guy, and that'll be the next episode. But before I go, remember Kurt, my first PvP fight, and how he shamelessly shot me with those arrows? Well, now revenge will be sought and he won't see it coming. He'll rue the day. I told you he would rue the day. Well, that day has arrived. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I actually quite liked coming along with the storyline, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Brightwood one because I haven't done it before, and I believe that Weaver's Event is the same. So I hope you enjoyed it. We've been doing a few more baptisms and cleansings of people out here by the Covenant Church. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for all the comments, likes, and subscribers. Let me know what you think of the kind of story-based thing, because I don't know, it sort of fitted. A little bit of a longer form, bit of a deeper dive into the quest, but I thought it was fun. And then we will continue on with the Ironman as I level up. But yeah, I will see you all soon with the next video. I'm working on Brightwood now. Bye.